D365, Dead End 365, a place where you can get daily music content. I'm your boy FIFA 24/7 here with Kenneth B. Inge, and we are covering all of the songs, all of the disses, all of the replies, everything of the Drake and K-Dot beef. And today we are on Drake Family Matters, Ken. I think this was the apex of the entire beef, but we'll get into that. You know how we do it on D365. We start with the report card, the production on this, Ken.
I did like the production. Except the first part. I thought the first part was not that.
So what do you give it?
But the last two beats, I would say B. Yeah.
So I'm at an A+ on this one. Because
A+?
I'm at an A+ on the production. Because I do like the first beat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I do like the first beat. I like it least out of the three, but I like it.
Okay.
The second one is probably my favorite, and the third one is hard as hell. So I like the production. The production, this is what I wanted from Drake. Like if you gonna come at K-Dot, this is how it needed to happen. You know what I'm saying? So I'm with the production. What about the rapping for you, Karen?
C+.
C+. I'm at a B- or a B because it felt like, first of all, this should have only been to Kendrick. You shouldn't address nobody else. Because at this point, this is the clear target, right? Nobody else at this point has said anything else. You already gave your shots to everybody else. Ain't no need. However, it did sound good when he did it. So I'm not gonna complain, right? But it felt like deeper paper cuts. It didn't feel like no stab wounds yet. But
You don't think so?
stab wounds?
Oh, he
Still talking about you sure? Like you
Not the Dave Free thing?
a stab wound though? You feel like it was a stab
Hey
wound?
man, saying that you raising another dude kid that used to be like your manager, whatever his role is, that's a stab, bro. Like you putting that out there. Name dropping Whitney and stuff.
Okay,
all
cool.
that.
So a B rapping then. B for rapping.
Yeah.
And where you at? You said C-?
I said because the first part was I couldn't go with the first part. I was like C+.
Okay. What about overall on this one?
Overall, is the strength of it to me is a lot in the production. So at the same time, I felt like it wasn't it. C+.
I'm at a B+. B+. I felt this was Drake's best shot that he threw. And I also, people not talking about the visual, but I really like the visual because he addressed some of the things that Kendrick was talking about. He was like, yeah, I'll be at New Ho King, which is a restaurant, and Drake pulled up, had the owner rocking all of the jewelry and stuff. He was towing the damn Good Kid, Mad City van all through Toronto. I thought this was a great visual. Now, here's the thing. Like, it's crazy that how quickly were you able to put that together? You know what I'm saying? Between not even just the audio, the audio, that's the easy part. Like doing that I thought was witty and I enjoyed it as part of the beef. However, what happens next, it stole the win under the sails of Drake. So we'll talk about that tomorrow.
Yeah. I mean, I think my issue was it was a good song. Again, not focused on the one person that is your target. The first part, and I think the biggest issue that I had is just showed me that as a rapper, he can't keep up. He can't compete.
Yeah, he's not.
That was at that point, I was like, Drake is in trouble because if you can't make something that's a banger, then and your insults ain't really flying, then what are you gonna do? And you're basically doing what Kendrick wanted you to do. He told you, let's just keep it where it's at. Don't bring in the family. Don't make it personal. Don't do this, that, and the other. And on here, he made it personal. So he brought in the family. He made accusations, and then he was even again. He was like, "Don't tell no lies on me. I won't tell any truths about you." And there were lies on here allegedly. So because Ack himself said it. he should just make stuff up. And it felt like that was the playbook.
Yeah. And also this is was interesting, obviously hindsight is 2020, but when Drake talked about, Top robbed your dad. Stunner like Wayne, like father like son. So basically saying like, you getting robbed in this industry. So and then he brought his dad into it, and then, in the future, Kendrick brings his granddad into it. So it's just like you start to pick it apart. It's like, what he did, what Drake did, unfortunately, on this was throw Kendrick an alley-oop. That's what he did.
Yeah.
That's what he did. And we'll get to how Kendrick slam dunked it tomorrow. But we out. Peace.